With back to school here, we are all thinking about packing lunch again. When it comes to packing lunch, I really simplify the process by thinking about the lunchbox in terms of 4 categories or components that can come together to create an entire lunch. And this really simplifies the process for me. So I think about always packing a main, a fruit, a veg, and what I call a crunch, something like extra, maybe like crackers or a muffin or that kind of thing. Well, today I've gathered together 3 of my favorite and my kids' favorite main lunchbox ideas that we rotate throughout the school year. I've partnered together with Parmigiano-Reggiano to bring you these ideas. So this first lunch was inspired because my kids love pasta. I mean, what kid doesn't love pasta? But instead of just serving them a bowl of pasta, I really wanted to up the nutritional value of that for them. So for this lunch main, what I've done is I just boil pasta, and then after draining the pasta from the water, I add in some frozen peas. I mean, so easy and inexpensive that I get from the freezer section. And then I mix in a little bit of butter so that the butter melts in and adds that really good buttery flavor. So I'm gonna spoon this into their lunchbox, which I've already added my fruit, my veg, and then something crunchy is just these olives and a little Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese slices on the side. And then to top off this pasta with butter with peas, I'm just gonna shred in some of my Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese. Now the reason why I love adding Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese to the kids' lunchbox is because not only does it have great flavor and the kids love it, but also nutritionally it packs a punch. Within this cheese, you're gonna find zinc and iron and vitamin B6. It also helps promote brain health and energy levels because of that good fat and protein in the cheese. So it's a great choice for the lunchbox. And like I said, the kids love the flavor. I mean, who doesn't? I love the flavor. So for this, I'm just simply going to grate some Parmigiano-Reggiano over the top. So now we've taken pasta and we've elevated it really easily, which is by adding some good healthy fat with the butter and the Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese and adding in the peas, and the kids absolutely love this main for their lunchbox. This second lunch is one of those lunches that I can just make in a snap without any advanced prep work. It uses ingredients that I already have stocked in my fridge and my pantry at all times, so it's super easy to make. It's basically like a snack platter in a lunchbox. So to build this, I use these little silicone muffin liners, and the reason why I love them is because they just divide up the lunchbox perfectly for all of my components and ingredients. So I already have my veg and my fruit in the lunchbox, so now I'm just gonna make this little DIY Lunchable-like snack board. So to do this, I'm gonna put my silicone muffin liners in there. And to start, I'm gonna use some Parmigiano-Reggiano, and I'm just gonna slice it up. Now I know a lot of people may not think like Parmigiano-Reggiano for a kid's lunchbox, but again, I just love this. It has such a great nutritional value. It's a real food made with just 3 simple ingredients through a fermentation process, and my kids love the flavor. So I'm gonna add these in to one of these muffin cups, these cheese slices. And then you can choose a meat, and you could do shredded chicken. I'm gonna use some salami that the kids really like that I've just folded up into these little triangles to make them look a little fancier. So we have this. And then last, we're just gonna add some crackers. I mean, so easy. And this is one the kids ask for all the time. You can make this fun and add so many different variations. You could add a dip to this. You could add some veggies to this. You could add just veggies and cheese in a dip, however you wanna make this. But my kids really love just the classic cheese, salami, and crackers, and it's perfect and so easy. Lunch number 3 is a wrap. Now, the reason why I love a wrap is because there are so many different ways to make a wrap. You could do a vegetarian wrap, you could add meat to that wrap. So today, I'm gonna keep things really simple with what I found in my fridge. I'm gonna use some hummus. You could use mayo too, or mustard. I'm gonna use some baby spinach, some turkey, and then top it off with some Parmigiano-Reggiano for the cheese. So let's start. So I'm just gonna spoon this hummus in the center of my tortilla. Then I'm gonna layer in, I like to tear it a little just so the leaves aren't so large, especially for children, into the center. And then finally, I'm gonna add some turkey. gonna add another layer of that turkey center. I'm going to now shred some thin slices of Parmigiano-Reggiano in my wrap. Okay, so easy. So now I'm going to fold that up by turning in the sides and then rolling it up. Look at that. Oh, got some hummus on my finger. Cut it down the center. Now look how good that looks. I mean, so easy. Put it in the lunchbox, just like this. I also added in some ranch dip. You don't have to do this, but my kids really love this because they like to dip their wrap in the ranch dip. And I've added a pickle for the veggie and then just some grapes for the fruit. So easy, done in under 5 minutes. So as we get back to school, I hope you'll give these 3 main lunchbox ideas a try, and I'd love to hear which of these end up becoming your kids' favorite this year.